Yes, am I audible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Okay, good evening. This time we are meeting very soon. Sunday is still to come. So you are all going to give the NTSE, that means. Huh? All
Yes,
of
ma'am.
you. That's very
Yes,
nice.
ma'am.
तो क्लास में तो इतना रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करते हो तुम लोग दो चार को छोड़ के जैसे दक्ष है शुभम है सिद्धांत है हर्षित है समृद्धि दिशा ईशानवी these 7 8 people always respond बाकी तो सब ऐसे बैठे रहते हो as if only the spectator listener मुझे नहीं मालूम था that everyone is going to give NTSE then everybody should respond in the class as well मैं तो बार बार क्लास में ये बात बोलती हूँ that we are learning extra for NTSE only I told you so much extra in the subject in the topic that we have discussed then why would you all respond if you all want to give NTSE exam क्लास में तो बहुत शांत रहते हो only few of you will actually respond आज तो बहुत सारे पार्टिसिपेंट्स दिखाई दे रहे हैं मुझे क्लास में समाते भी नहीं हो दैट मीन्स मैम ड्यू टू रेन आई वेरी पुअर नेटवर्क कनेक्शन नो इशू बच्चे yes my side भी is also heavy raining it's raining heavily I guess everywhere monsoon came
Yes, ma'am.
चलो आज देखते हैं कितना रिस्पॉन्ड करते हो you people all have joined for taking it as an NTSE class so okay बच्चा no issue बच्चा no issue okay let's see how much you people respond to me in this NTSE class regular class में तो तुम लोग सिर्फ सुनते हो मुझे So, देखो NTSE की जब हम बात करते हैं 2-3 points I wanted to make it clear to all of you which is very much required for you if you are an NTSE aspirant है ना number 1 the syllabus comprises of both class 9th and 10th तो अगर आपने 9th का syllabus अच्छे से नहीं पढ़ा 9th class में तो that means आप 50% पीछे चले गए तो आप लोगों ने अपने 9th क्लास का सिलेबस अच्छे से पढ़ा है यस सिद्धांत
यस मैम
श्याम
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, बस deleted chapters थोड़े से और पढ़ने पड़ेंगे.
deleted chapters like I guess diversity living organisms deleted right beta
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, diversity, ma'am, one more was deleted. Ma'am, I'm not able to recall that.
Last chapter also.
and the last one
Yes, ma'am. The last chapter.
last तो I guess that one ना
Diversity.
नहीं एक तो डाइवर्सिटी आपका हट गया था डाइवर्सिटी लिविंग
Ma'am, it
ऑर्गेनिज्म
was based on natural resources, I think.
yes that is
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
about to say natural resources that also removed natural resources
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 2 chapters were removed.
But you know both the topics are very important for NEET point of view. Many a time questions are there from diversity topic and at least 1 or 2 question could be there from the diversity topic. So what I'll do in one class, I'll briefly explain all the topic to you. Not now. अभी तो I'm going to discuss a paper with you. NTSE Stage I का paper discuss करूँगी आपके साथ as it now. But in let me check also that how much you know in the subject of class 9th and 10th because 10th भी अभी आपका just starting phase. तो अभी 10th में भी मैंने आपको क्या एक तो आपका ह्यूमन फिजियोलॉजी हो गया I mean ह्यूमन डाइजेशन हो गया कंप्लीट वो हमने कई बार 2-3 बार रिवाइज कर लिया आपको को आता है अच्छे से I know that. Then respiration we are half on the way है ना अभी हमारा कंप्लीट कहाँ हुआ है वो we have done half respiration. So 10th का भी syllabus अभी इतना नहीं हुआ है but I'll try to tell you maximum through the questions. जब हम questions करेंगे ना तभी आपको regarding the topic which is actually the question belongs to, तो वो मैं आपको साथ साथ बताते हुए चलूंगी, है ना? So that you have a brief idea कि what does the topic says. अगर कोई भी question आता है उस topic से, you can do that. So I'll try to give the maximum during the question discussion. Okay, all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But please be responsive in this class. तुम लोग regular class में नहीं होते responsive as I am expecting to all of you. है ना? तो मैं चाहती हूँ आप लोग, I mean, it's a simple yes or no if you understood, if you want to answer any question, if you want to ask anything, so make it an interactive class. है ना? So I
Yes,
am
ma'am.
also motivated to tell you much. श्याम, तुम बेटा रेगुलर क्लास में नहीं आते हो, you have just joined for NTSE only?
Ma'am, I am in Orai. Orai
अच्छा,
Center.
you okay. That is why the participants are more, because the students from Orai are also there. Here, right, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that sounds good. Then it will happen in class. That means Orai versus Vasundhara. What can I say? Now I'll look that who will answer me more, Orai students or Vasundhara students. Let's have a competition. Let's have a healthy competition. That who are going to respond much more, Orai or Vasundhara. I'll keep a check on it throughout the session. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's
Yes.
have a healthy competition. And I know a healthy competition always boosts you to do good, to do better. And then you put only 100% efforts. Today, without wasting time, we are going to discuss a paper that is, just a minute, I'm just opening the paper. Yes, the paper is NTSE 2020, NTSE Stage I 2020, because you all want to give NTSE Stage I now. है ना? So I am also presenting the screen. We'll write the question on the board, on the screen, and then we'll discuss the question. I'll first, after discussion, first ask you to answer, and then I will also explain the facts related to the topic and give the maximum theory also. That much I can give. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, just a minute. Just a minute, I'm just opening the paper. Yes, question number. Where is the bio one? First is from science. Yes, here we got it. Okay, our first question says, just a minute. So actually, out of 200 questions that is asked, we are on question number 127 that starts biology. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So question number 27 says, yes, I'm writing this question on the screen. And as I told you, the syllabus comprises both 9th and 10th. The question can either from 9th or from 10th. And we'll also calculate that how much questions are from which topic, so that we will be focused on that topic. That was the then that become the important topic for you for NTSE. So question number 127 says, which organelles of cell of cell is called, very simple it is, I guess without option you should give the answer, is called the powerhouse of cell.
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria, ma'am.
Mitochondria.
I love that. I was expecting the same actually. I love that. I guess every single student in the class knows the answer. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Mitochondria.
Yes, ma'am.
It cannot be more than simple. है ना? Powerhouse of cell. है ना? But otherwise I'm giving you the options as well. I'm not writing it, but I'm telling you the options. Option 1 is mitochondria. Option 2 is chloroplast. Option 3 is ribosome. Option 4 is lysosome. आपने सभी ने क्लास 9th में सेल टॉपिक पढ़ा है? पढ़ा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
asking two questions from the topic. Okay, with respect to question only. Powerhouse of the cell is the mitochondria. Why is powerhouse of the cell? Yes.
Because energy.
Ma'am, because ATP formation takes
Ma'am,
place
ATP
here.
formation.
Absolutely. Everyone is correct because energy is synthesized in the form of ATP in mitochondria only. That is why we say it is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay, next question is mine. What is name the kitchen of the cell? Can you explain? Kitchen of the cell?
Chloroplast.
Chloroplast.
And
Chloroplast.
it is present in which cell?
Ma'am, plant cell.
Plant.
Plant cell.
Because why it is present only in plant cell?
Because
What they make on their food.
I just make photosynthesis.
No, I'm not getting the answer properly. One by one. Because I'm not knowing everyone's name and I'm presenting the screen, so I cannot call anyone. But one by one, not make it a puzzle so that I can understand clearly what you are saying. I'm asking why is it present only in plant cell? Yes?
because they their own food.
Because it prepares food and plants can only prepare food and that is why they are called as, because plants prepare food, that's why they are called as autotrophs. Absolutely. And because we consume food, animals consume food, that is why they are called as
Heterotroph.
not heterotrophs. Heterotrophs means they're dependent on food. Because we are consuming food, that is what we are called as consumers. And plants are called as autotrophs. Yes, we are called as heterotrophs. But if I say in contrast to autotrophs is preparing the food, then we are called as consumers. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. In the cell, from the cell only. If I ask you, name the sweeper of the cell.
Lysosome.
Ma'am,
Lysosome.
Why is it called as the sweeper of the cell?
And because they have digestive enzymes, kills all the.
Ma'am, it destroys the foreign invaders.
It destroys the foreign invaders and cleans the cell. है ना? Because ये foreign particles को destroy करके cell को clean करता है. And which is also called as what? Lysosome is also called as what?
Ma'am, suicidal bags of the cell.
Suicidal bag.
Suicidal bags, because by doing so sometimes it may die. So that is why it is called as suicidal bags. देखो कितना वफादार है सेल के लिए. सेल को गंदा नहीं करने देगा, इन्फेक्ट नहीं करने देगा. अगर ऐसा कुछ भी होगा तो सेल के लिए मर भी जाएगा. ऐसा कोई होता है आजकल? बताओ, होता है रियल लाइफ में? Yes? No. Yes. Very honest answer. I love that. Who's this?
Ma'am, Siddhant.
Siddhant, बिल्कुल सही. You didn't be I mean, you didn't show biasness. This is absolutely true. ऐसा कोई नहीं होता कि किसी के लिए मर जाए, लेकिन लाइसोसोम सेल के लिए मर भी जाता है. सुसाइडल बैग है. अगर सेल खराब हो रहा होगा, सड़ रहा होगा, इंफेक्शियस होगा, तो वो सेल के लिए मर भी जाएगा. This is very true. अच्छा, one more question. From this question, yes, Peter?
And the cell doesn't die from when the enzyme gets the hydrolytic enzymes and cell. And the cell doesn't die.
Then what happens? What happens then, beta? Then why it is called as suicidal bag? Cell dies sometimes also during the process.
Okay.
Okay, that is why it is called as suicidal bag. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. One more question. Name one non-membranous cell organelle. Name one non-membranous cell organelle inside the cell. बता सकते हो?
Ma'am, ribosome.
Yes, who's this? Who said ribosome?
Rhizome.
Ma'am, Mayank Soni.
Mayank, absolutely correct. बिल्कुल सही बात. Ribosome is actually consists of two units, the smaller unit and the larger units. And the two units does not club together because they have no membrane on the outer surface. The two units comes together when they have to form the proteins. And that is why we also call ribosomes as proteins factory. Do you know that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ribosomes are called as, yes, beta, you asking something?
No, ma'am.
Ribosomes are called as the proteins factory because the two units, that is the smaller unit and the, like this, everybody can see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना, इस तरह से एक larger unit होती है और एक smaller unit होती है. तो these two units are actually lying in the cytoplasm of the cell or cytosol. है ना, when they have to form the proteins, then these units club together like this. Then these units club together like this, and for their clubbing, one mineral is required, and the mineral is magnesium ions. Very important point. अपने notes में लिख लो ये बात. Magnesium ion concentration is required for the clubbing of the two subunits of ribosomes to form proteins. Written?
Can you repeat?
Okay, right down. ऐसे लिख लो. These two units combined together. These two units, the smaller and the larger units, combines together only at the time of the formation of proteins. For which magnesium ions are required.
Can you repeat once again?
Okay. These two units are combined together at the time of the formation of proteins and magnesium ions are required. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
ठीक है, तो हमें ध्यान रखना है ये वाली बात that magnesium ions are required and they are non-covalent structure present inside the cell. The aqueous fluid which is present in the cell, that is called as cytoplasm, and in other manner we also call it as cytosol. Cytosol is a aqueous fluid on which the organelles are suspended in the cytoplasm, right?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, चलो अब सेल की बात कर रहे हैं तो tell me there are two types of cell on the basis of complexity. Can you name them?
Eukaryotes and prokaryotes.
Ma'am, cell wall. Ma'am, cell membrane.
See, I have got the answer. Somebody said prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Who's this?
Ma'am Shubham.
तेरी आवाज बहुत कम आ रही है बच्चे.
Ma'am Shubham.
Yes, Shubham, absolutely correct. It is prokaryotic and eukaryotic on the basis of complexity. And out of these two cells, Which cell is called as incomplete cell?
Ma'am,
Prokaryotic.
prokaryotic cells.
Prokaryotic. Why prokaryotic?
Because
Ma'am, because it has a primitive nucleus.
Because they have not defined nucleus, and such nucleus is called as
nucleoid.
Ma'am, nucleoid.
nuclei. And one other name. There is also one other name.
Nucleic acid.
No, not nuclei acid.
Nucleolus.
Nucleic acid तो एक nutrient है हमारी पानी में जो present रहता है. We call it as nucleoid. Number one. Somebody said nucleoid, and that is the correct answer. But can you name? बिल्कुल सही बताया nucleoid. But we can call nucleoid. हाँ. But एक और भी नाम है हम जिसको न्यूक्लियोइड के अलावा भी एक इनकम्प्लीट न्यूक्लियस स्टेट बोल सकते हैं, प्रिमिटिव न्यूक्लियस स्टेट बोल सकते हैं.
न्यूक्लियोलस.
क्या बोल रही बेटा?
न्यूक्लियोलस.
No. Nobody. लिख लो नोट्स में अपने. This nucleoid is also called as genophil. I guess I told you in the previous classes. कुछ ऐसा डिस्कशन हुआ था हमारी क्लास में. मैंने आपको बताया था इसके बारे में. क्योंकि वसुंधरा स्टूडेंट्स. I guess I told you somewhere. पता नहीं क्या डिस्कशन चल रहा था हमारा in the previous classes. Nobody answered me. I am disappointed. The nucleoid in prokaryote is also called as genophil, or sometimes we also call it as, because it is a chromosome, single chromosome, so we can also call it as prochromosome. है ना, इसको prochromosome भी बोल सकते हैं. Prochromosome. लिख लो इस चीज को. Chromosome. सही बात. Yes, write down, everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, तो न्यूक्लियोइड, genophil, prochromosome is one and the same thing present in the incomplete cell, that is prokaryotic cell. Can you quote me one example of the prokaryotic cell?
Blue green algae.
Blue green algae, that's only. Blue green algae belongs to. Yes, beta.
Amoeba, paramecium.
मैम बैक्टीरिया होगा मैम.
हाँ, who says bacteria?
मयंक सोनी.
Mayank, बहुत अच्छा बच्चा. Very good boy. Mayank, you're from Orai?
मैम सुन नहीं पाया क्या कहा आपने.
बेटा मैं आप पूछ रही हूँ आपसे कि आप उरई सेंटर से हो मयंक?
यस मैम उरई से है मैम.
Okay, बिल्कुल सही बेटा. Actually, bacteria are the sole members of the kingdom Monera, and kingdom Monera has prokaryotic cell. बात समझ आई? Everybody in the class?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? जब आपने 9th क्लास में क्लासिफिकेशन पढ़ा होगा तो उसमें to start with, actually the chapter starts with this only, that we have 2 kingdom, 3 kingdom, 4 kingdom, 5 kingdom classification. And in 5 kingdom classification, there is a kingdom that is called as kingdom Monera. Kingdom Monera का sole member is bacteria only, and bacteria is having the prokaryotic cell. So अगर prokaryotic cell का example आपसे पूछा जाएगा, you will answer bacteria. But somebody says blue green algae, that is also correct. You have specified the bacteria. Blue green algae, that is called as BGA. Question में ना कभी भी आपको पूरा नहीं मिलेगा इसको blue green algae. Always it is written as BGA or cyanobacteria. Getting my point? So yes, blue green algae is also one of the organisms that belongs to bacteria only. So that is also a right answer. Who said BGA? Blue green algae?
मैम
Yes. हर्षित, बिल्कुल सही बताया था तुमने बेटा. तुमने specify कर दिया blue green algae, that is cyanobacteria. And you know इसके बारे में चलो तुमने BGA बोला है. One more thing I wanted to tell you. These are the first organisms that converts reducing atmosphere into oxidizing one. लिख लो इलान. Very say to Ilan, everybody in your notebooks. In your notebook study से लिखो. Blue green algae are the organisms which converts reducing atmosphere into oxidizing one.
Can you
क्यों?
repeat?
Reason is anybody?
Ma'am, because plant cannot absorb these things directly.
No. No.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the question?
Why they are called as, I mean, why they convert the reducing, and how is the process? What is the reason that they convert the reducing atmosphere into the oxidizing one? So that's a thing. Actually, these are the first living organisms who are oxygenic synthesizers. समझ आ रही है बात? ये लाइन समझ आई सबको? These are the first one who synthesize oxygen. That means they can perform the process of photosynthesis. During the photosynthesis, आपने plant nutrition पढ़ लिया है, आपको ये बात मालूम होगी. During the photosynthesis, the plant releases oxygen as its byproduct into the atmosphere. So this blue-green algae can perform the process of photosynthesis and can release the oxygen into the atmosphere. So these are the first living organisms who liberate oxygen into the atmosphere by the process of photosynthesis. That is how they convert the reducing atmosphere into the oxidizing one. समझ आई कहानी?
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone in the class?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat the reason again?
Because reducing atmosphere is converting into the oxidizing one. That means the oxygen must be provided into the atmosphere. And this cyanobacteria, these are the first living organism on this earth that can perform the process of photosynthesis. Right? By the process of photosynthesis, they liberate oxygen into the atmosphere. That's how they convert the reducing into the oxidizing one. Right, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's this, Vasim? Who's this?
I'm Disha.
Disha, अभी समझ आई बात तुझे?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, question number, so that was all 127. I guess we have discussed much about the cell topic. थोड़ा सा समझ भी आया होगा तुम लोग को. You got something new also. So whatever I ask you to note down in your notebooks, please do note down. ठीक है? आपके लिए ही helpful होगा when you go for self study, and these questions can be asked in NTSE exam. You find such a simple question is there, है ना? From the cell topic. तो जो मैं भी आपको बता रही हूँ, these are also very simple things. बस इसलिए difficult है आपके लिए क्योंकि आपको मालूम नहीं है वो चीजें. Right? Otherwise, it is all very simple things I'm telling you. Okay, next question, that is question number 128. It says, again very simple, scientists who proposed 5 kingdom classification. ऐसे बता सकते हो 5 kingdom classification?
हम W.H. Whittaker.
हाँ जी?
W.H. Whittaker.
Absolutely, it is Whittaker. 5 kingdom classification. है ना? आपसे पूछा इस क्वेश्चन में कि scientists who proposed, this is Mayank only ना? Mayank, this is you ना बेटा?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good बच्चा, keep it up. The options was like this: Carolus Linnaeus, Whittaker, Robert Brown, Hugo de Perez. ठीक है? And our option number 2, that is Whittaker is the answer. तो अभी मैंने आपको बताया that in question number 1, answer आपको मिल गया, answer is Whittaker.
Ma'am, can you please hold the spelling?
हाँ बच्चे, I'm writing on the screen. Write down. Sorry. I'm writing again. W-H-I Whittaker. K-E-R. Okay, so Whittaker is the person who gave 5 kingdoms. अच्छा आप में से कौन बताएगा? Name the 5 kingdoms that comes in 5 kingdom classification. Who will tell me? Anyone can tell me the 5 kingdoms, because 5 kingdoms की बात कर रहे हैं हम यहाँ पर, तो कौन कौन से 5 kingdoms हैं वो जो 5 kingdom classification में आएंगे? Yes? Nobody?
Ma'am, Plante, Animalia, Fungi, Monera, Protista.
Absolutely correct. It is kingdom Plantae, kingdom Animalia, kingdom Monera, kingdom Protista, and kingdom Fungi. Mayank, this is you na beta?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, Mayank is going to answer me every time. Nobody is going to answer. Disha, you didn't knew that beta? Disha?
No, ma'am. The chapter was actually cancelled out, so I didn't read that at that time.
Okay. Daksh, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
तुमको भी नहीं मालूम था Daksh?
Actually, the chapter was deleted last year. I'm sorry, I didn't. read
But
the
this chapter is needed for all, even for Mayank as well. Shubham, you even didn't give the answer?
Ma'am, I spoke, ma'am, but I think you didn't heard it.
I didn't heard you. Okay, I didn't heard you. Okay. Acha, there's one, two girls. Samriddhi and this Ishanvi. But you didn't give the answer? Five kingdoms?
Ma'am, actually chapter was
Deleted.
Yes, ma'am.
I couldn't remember the fourth
and the fifth. I knew three of them.
Okay, this is very important. Mayank, how you come to know about this? Because the chapter is deleted. You have read it on your own, beta, Mayank?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that means you have an interest in biology. Huh?
मैम वैसे मैथ में भी है मैम इंटरेस्ट में मैथ और बायोलॉजी में.
Okay, तो तू मुझे ये कहना चाह रहा है मैम अभी कंफर्म नहीं है मैं 11वीं में क्या मैथ्स या बायो. You can take either of the two, right?
नो मैम मैथ्स ही लेंगे मैम आगे जाके तो.
Okay, मैथ्स ही लेगा. मैथ्स में ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है मतलब. है मैम?
यस मैम.
चलिए, that's good, that's pretty good. जिस सब्जेक्ट में आपका इंटरेस्ट हो उसी में ही आप अच्छा करोगे. तो हमको वही सब्जेक्ट चूज करना चाहिए. Okay? अच्छा, एक दो क्वेश्चंस मेरे यहाँ से I wanted to ask you. Robert Brown is given. So there is one structure present in the cell. And that structure, yes. Who said this?
Ma'am, Harshit.
Harshit, absolutely correct. Very good, beta. Write on your notebooks. Robert Brown discovered nucleus. चलिए लिख लो फटाफट. Robert Brown discovered nucleus. Now, there is another name of a person, a scientist, and the name is, I'm writing on the screen as well. That is Hugo de Varese. Hugo de Varese. Any one of you from the class heard the name? Yes?
Ma'am, I
No?
have heard the name.
Who's this? Yes, who's this? Speak up. I'm not getting you off. There must be some net issue, I guess, from your side.
Ma'am, he discovered the mutation theory, no?
Absolutely. Who's this? I wanted to know.
Ma'am, Shubham.
Shubham, बिल्कुल सही बच्चे. I'm impressed. Brilliant, beta. Brilliant. Because आपके 9वीं 10वीं 8वीं कहीं पर भी चीज mention नहीं है. Still you know that, and that is brilliant. Okay, Shubham. Very good. Keep it up, bacha.
Thank you.
So Hugo de Varese gives us mutation theory. I'm not going to specify what is mutation and all because that is not going to ask you as of now. Mutation theory. He proposed mutation theory. Write down in your notes as well. He proposed mutation theory. ठीक है. देखो अभी तक हमें एक क्वेश्चन सेल से मिला है और एक क्वेश्चन आपका डाइवर्सिटी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है ना. Now next पे आ जाते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 129. Okay, this is a very interesting question. I don't think so that you knew the answer because वही आपका टॉपिक मैम डिलीट कर दिया था हमारा टॉपिक सीबीएसई वालों ने. देखो तुम लोग कितना समझ आ रहा है. बच्चों को उसको करता है ना स्टूडेंट्स को कि टॉपिक डिलीट हो गया हमें कम पढ़ना पड़ेगा. अच्छा है. देखो कितना बुरा है ये चीज. If you are a competitive aspirant, if you are a competition aspirant, अगर आप किसी भी competition के लिए जाना चाहते हो तो कोई भी टॉपिक अगर एनसीईआरटी से डिलीट होता है it will definitely harm you. Getting my point? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
तो उस टाइम के लिए तो अच्छा है कि चलो आपको कम पढ़ना पड़ा. लेकिन अगर कंपटीशन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखोगे so it will not going to work anymore. You have to study all the topics given in NCERT for competitions. So nematoblast or stinging cells are found in which phylum of animals? which phylum of animals? आपसे ये पूछ रहे हैं कि नेमाटोब्लास्ट कौन से फाइलम में प्रेजेंट होता है, कौन से फाइलम के एनिमल्स में प्रेजेंट होता है. रादर द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन सेज Porifera. Second option says Annelida. Sorry, L-I-D-A. This is L-I-D-A. Okay. The third one says Cnidaria. Sorry, C-N-I-D-E-R-I-A. Cnidaria. And the fourth one, it is A. Okay. And the fourth one is Arthropoda. Arthropoda. तो क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछ रहा है कि नेमाटोप्लास्ट और स्टिंगिंग सेल्स कौन से फाइलम के एनिमल्स में प्रेजेंट होता है. इन विच फाइलम ऑफ एनिमल्स. फर्स्ट सेज. अच्छा अभी आप बोले अगेन. यस मयंक, यू सेइंग समथिंग. Yes, beta. Beta, you are trying to answer? Okay. So nematoblast or stinging cells are found in which of the phylum of animals? So इसके लिए हमें पहले phylum के बारे में थोड़ा सा जानना होगा. And if people are saying this topic is deleted, so I'm sure किसी को भी इन phylums के बारे में नहीं मालूम होगा. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
है ना, किसी को नहीं मालूम होगा. तो देखो अब वहां पर देयर आर फ्यू फाइलम्स, जैसे कि फॉर एग्जांपल पॉलीफेरा, सिलेंट्रेटा, जिसको हम निडेरिया भी बोलते हैं, जो कि हमारा थर्ड ऑप्शन है ना. तो दैट इज द पॉलीफेरा, सिलेंट्रेटा. थर्ड वन इज स्टेनोफोरा, देन इट इज प्लैटीहेलमिन्स, देन इट इज एस्केलमिन्स, right? Then it is Annelida, then it is Arthropoda, then it is molluscans, then it is echinoderms. So there are various phylums which is present, right? And you have to up the phylum in which these cells are present in the animals. देखो पॉलीफेरा में नहीं प्रेजेंट होता. पॉलीफेरा में there is a system. देख लो ये बात. पॉलीफेरा has a system. इस पे क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. उस सिस्टम को क्या बोलते हैं हम? Right now, पॉलीफेरा has a system that is called as water canal system. CANAL. वाटर कैनाल सिस्टम, है ना. तो सिंपल पॉलीफेरा में ये प्रेजेंट होता है वाटर कैनाल सिस्टम. मतलब देयर आर पोर्स प्रेजेंट ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ द ऑर्गेनिज्म, जिसको ऑस्टिया बोलते हैं. देयर आर टू ओपनिंग्स. वन इज ऑस्टिया, विच आर द इनलेट्स. इनलेट्स मीन्स पानी इसके थ्रू अंदर आता है ऑर्गेनिज्म के. एक्वेटिक ऑर्गेनिज्म है, पानी इसके थ्रू अंदर आएगा. एंड द अदर ओपनिंग इज ऑस्क्यूलम. ऑस्क्यूलम आर द आउटलेट. सारे लाइफ प्रोसेसेस को परफॉर्म करते हुए ऑस्क्यूलम के थ्रू पानी बाहर निकल जाएगा. सो दिस कंप्लीट प्रोसेस, the entry of water and the exit of water. Entry of water through ostia, exit of water through osculum. This complete process is called as water canal system. Exist in poriferans. क्योंकि आपने ये टॉपिक नहीं पढ़ा है, that is why I am telling you little about it. तो उसके बेसिक स्पेसिफिक फीचर्स है फाइलम का. समझ आई बात कहानी पॉलीफेरा की? Yes.
Yes.
Everybody in the class speak up.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
तो पॉलीफेरा इज द फर्स्ट फाइलम जिसमें सिर्फ सेल्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. सेल्स टिश्यू नहीं बनाते, टिश्यू से ऑर्गन नहीं बनता, ऑर्गन से ऑर्गन सिस्टम नहीं बनता, सिर्फ सेल्युलर लेवल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है. दूसरे ऑप्शन पे आ जाते हैं एनालिडा. एनालिडा अब मैं डिटेल पे नहीं जाऊंगी, अभी सिर्फ इतना बताती हूँ. अब एक लाइन लिख लो. एनालिडा इज द फाइलम फ्रॉम वेयर true coelom starts. I'm writing on the screen as well. Coelom. Coelom का मीन्स होता है COELOM. Coelom का मीन्स होता है बॉडी कैविटी. ठीक है?
Ma'am, from where?
Annelida is the phylum from where true coelom, true, T-R-U-E, true coelom starts. Coelom means body cavity. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे आप एग्जाम्पल डालो, बहुत ही कॉमन एग्जाम्पल है जिसपे क्वेश्चन कैन बी आस्क्ड. Annelida, earthworm is annelids only. Earthworm belongs to Annelida phylum only. तो earthworm में true body cavity is present. ध्यान रखना है, क्वेश्चन कैन बी आस्क्ड. ठीक है? Yes. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes.
अच्छा, अब आ जाते हैं क्वेश्चन पे. एक बार क्वेश्चन पे आ जाते हैं. Nematoblast or stinging cells are found in which phylum of animals? So nematoblast को हम क्या एक नाम और नाम से जानते हैं, nidoblast. We also call it as nidoblast. C is silent over here. है ना? तो nematoblast is also called as nidoblast. अब देखो नाम से ही वो पता चल जाएगा. अगर तुम्हें मालूम है ना कि nematoblast को nidoblast भी बोलते हैं, nidoblast के नाम पर ही इस फाइलम का नाम निडेरिया पड़ा है. Getting my point? On the basis of the cells present in the animals of this phylum, that is nidoblast, the name of the phylum is nideria only. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
So our option C is the correct answer. Nideria भी बोलते हैं इस फाइलम को, और हम क्या बोलते हैं इस फाइलम को? We also called it as, write down in your notebooks, Coelenterata. नाम सुना है इसका? Coelenterata, है ना? तो Coelenterata इस कॉमन नेम है, लेकिन इसको निडेरिया भी क्यों बोलते हैं इस फाइलम को? Because the nidoblast is present in the animals which belongs to this phylum. Is it okay to everyone? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Speak up. Everyone. Mayank, did you know the answer? You have read this chapter. Mayank,
यस मैम.
you knew the answer.
नो मैम, ये वाला चैप्टर मैम शुरुआत का एक लेक्चर देखा था, फिर मैं आया नहीं तो उसमें सो नहीं हो रहा था मैम.
Okay. चलो ठीक है बच्चे. So लिख लो नोटबुक में. Everyone please note down. Nidoblast present
Yes.
in nidarians. ऑर्थोपोडा के बारे में भी एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात जान लो. ऑर्थोपोडा लिख भी लो. दिस इज द लार्जेस्ट फाइलम. लार्जेस्ट फाइलम मींस इसमें बहुत सारे एनिमल्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं. ठीक है? दिस इज द लार्जेस्ट फाइलम. लिख लो. राइट डाउन. एक चीज और लिख लो, आपके क्वेश्चन में गिवन नहीं है. सो आई एम टेलिंग यू, देयर इज अनदर फाइलम दैट इज कॉल्ड एज मोलस्का. It is called as mollusca. MOLLUSCA. तो इसके बारे में लिख लो. सेकेंड लार्जेस्ट फाइलम. दिस इज सेकेंड लार्जेस्ट फाइलम. ठीक है भाई? समझ आ रही कहानी सबको? यस.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Should I move on to next screen? Everybody has written?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. हमारा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन क्या बोलता है? लेट्स रीड. Just a minute. Okay, next question says photosynthesis. Photosynthesis occurs in which cell?
मीजोफिल सेल्स.
अरे यार, let me finish my question. तो क्वेश्चन पूरा अगर नहीं पड़ेगा ना और ऐसे आंसर भी देगा तो सारे आंसर गलत हो जाएंगे. मैंने बिल्कुल स्टार्टिंग में बोली थी ये बात कि फॉर मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन रीड द क्वेश्चन थॉरली, read the options thoroughly individually, understand them well, then club it with the question and reach to the right one. तेरा आंसर बिल्कुल गलत क्योंकि तूने क्वेश्चन ही नहीं सुना अभी. Let me finish my question first. I am asking, or rather the NTSE is asking, photosynthesis occurs in which cellular organelle? आप बता सकते हैं without options? हाँ?
Chloroplast.
Chloroplast. बिल्कुल सही किसने बोला? Who was this? हाँ?
Chloroplast.
Ma'am,
Yes,
Chloroplast.
yes, absolutely. Ask now, Kitty. See, options was like this: mitochondria, ribosome, Golgi body, chloroplast. Your question is, your answer is absolutely correct. But I wanted to specify something over here because this question comprises class 10th. और class 10th में अगर आपने इसको plant nutrition अच्छे से पढ़ा है, तो 2-3 points you must know it. And I'm going to ask this अभी के अभी, right? चलो पहले मुझे ये बताओ. You said chloroplast. Absolutely, you got 100% marks. Now tell me, there are the two structures present in the chloroplast. Can you name it? Yes,
Thylakoid and granular.
thylakoids and
Granum.
thylakoids and granum. Thylakoids and granum, you are saying? हाँ?
श्याम जी मैम.
बिल्कुल गलत. Two structures किसको
Stroma and Grana.
Yes, who's this?
Stroma and Grana.
Yes. यार ग्राना जब तुम लोगों ने पढ़ा होगा ना, तो ग्राना is the stack of thylakoids only. तो ग्राना and thylakoids कैसे हो गया? दो स्ट्रक्चर. ये तो एक ही स्ट्रक्चर है ना. देखो मान लो जैसे ये क्लोरोप्लास्ट है ना भाई? और अगर हम ग्राना को देखें इसमें, तो ग्राना इस तरह से पाइल ऑफ स्टेक्स होता है. होता है नहीं होता है? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना भाई? इसी तरीके से तो स्ट्रक्चर्स होते हैं. So this complete structure is called as grana. Thylakoid की बात करें, this single oval shaped structure, this is thylakoid. So thylakoid is a part of grana only. So why are you specifying the two names in a different manner? Thylakoids are the parts of grana only. है ना? The other structure is the aqueous fluid present inside, in which the grana is suspended. This is the structure, that is the aqueous fluid, that is the stroma. ठीक बात है? The two parts are grana and stroma. अच्छा, अब एक क्वेश्चन और मेरा आप लोगों के लिए. Want to know whether you know it or not. We say photosynthesis is a process plant prepare their food. Plant nutrition है ये. To tell you one thing, though on seeing the equation, it looks very simple process, but it is not as simple as it looks. It is little complex process when we go in detail. But I will not go in that detail. I'm just asking, name the two reactions that takes place during photosynthesis. Who's this? Who's the first one? Who's this? Huh?
I'm Harshit.
Harshit, absolutely right. Beta, clap for you. Everyone clap for Harshit. Very good, बच्चे. Harshit, बिल्कुल ठीक बोला तुमने. Light reaction and dark reaction. अच्छा, anyone? The site of light reaction. Light reaction. Yes. Harshit, this is you, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, बच्चा. Keep it up. तो लाइट रिएक्शन में शॉर्ट में लिख रही हूँ, पूरा नहीं लिख रही हूँ मैं. लाइट रिएक्शन कहाँ पे होता है? ग्राना में होता है. डार्क रिएक्शन कहाँ पे होता है? स्ट्रोमा में होता है. एब्सोल्युटली, बिल्कुल. अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन मेरा थोड़ा सब्जेक्टिव सा है, बट ऑब्जेक्टिव भी बन सकता है उसमें. Why dark reaction is called as dark reaction?
Ma'am, because
Ma'am,
it's
because
blue
it
light
does not
is required.
Ma'am, because it does not need light.
Yes, who said this? But because it does not need light, बिल्कुल specify कीजिए. Siddhant, absolutely correct. This reaction is called as dark reaction because it is not light dependent process. If it is not light dependent process, तो फिर इसकी क्या requirement है? कोई बताएगा मुझे? इसकी क्या requirement है? अगर ये light.
Ma'am, it requires accumulated power produced in light reaction.
Very good. The products, it requires the products of the light reaction. And what are the products of light reaction?
NADP and ATP.
LDP and ATP.
NADP and ATP. That's it. That is the products of light reaction. Yes, NADP, ATP are the products of light reaction. That's it.
मैम ऑक्सीजन भी बनती है पर मैम उड़ जाती है.
Absolutely. क्या बात कही है मैं, मजा आ गया. ऑक्सीजन भी बनती है लेकिन उड़ जाती है. बिल्कुल सही बात. गैस है तो उड़ी जाएगी, है ना? बिल्कुल सही बोला मैंने तुम्हें. You know, during the light reaction, oxygen is also produced as byproduct and releases into the atmosphere. तभी तो हम कहते हैं पेड़ लगाओ. और क्यों बोलती सरकार रोज रोज क्यों उस पे नए स्लोगन्स आते हैं कि पेड़ हमें लगाना चाहिए? बिकॉज इट गिव्स अस आवर सर्वाइवल गैस. इसके बगैर हम भी एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेंगे. फोटोसिंथेसिस की वजह से ही बोलती है सरकार पेड़ लगाओ. लगाते हो पेड़? तुम लोग प्लांट करते हो अपने घरों पे? तुम लोग गार्डन में अपने? हाँ, कभी लगाया किसी का पौधा कोई? हाँ.
Yes, ma'am, on every birthday.
Wow, who's this?
Ma'am, Siddhant.
Siddharth, that's a very, very good strategy. I love that. Even I will ask my daughter to do so on every birthday. You gave me a very good plan, Siddharth. Very good, bacha. Keep it up. My daughter is asking me actually, her birthday is very soon going to come. She's asking me, Mama, what could be my new resolution on my birthday? Because I asked them, you should make a resolution on every birthday of yours. This is what I'm going to tell this now. Thank you, beta. Siddharth, thank you, beta.
Yes, ma'am.
This is very good strategy. I love that. And I guess every student should follow him. You should at least plant, at least one plant on your every birthday. And if everybody does so, समझ लो कि daily कितना plants हम grow कर सकते हैं, है ना? बिल्कुल सही बात. So that means the products of, come to the square one. I mean, back to the question. Light reaction has three products: ATP, NADPH, and oxygen. ATP and NADP are the assimilatory power. Why they are called the assimilatory power? Because they have been assimilated during the dark reaction. They have been assimilated means utilization. They have been utilized during the dark reaction for the reduction of carbon dioxide. Light reaction में carbon dioxide ही use करते हो? Yes. Light reaction detail में पढ़ा है थोड़ा सा आप लोगों ने? Yes or no? Simple say yes or no.
Ma'am, no.
No. Yes from Vasundhara students. बेटा light reaction थोड़ा सा ऐसे मालूम है कि light reaction के raw materials क्या हैं? Do you know that? What are the raw materials of light reaction? Yes. I'm not expecting
Yes,
this.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
No, beta. Disha, this is you now.
Ma'am, Samriddhi.
Samriddhi तो बता ना. What are the raw materials of light reaction? I was waiting. I am. बोल जल्दी.
Ma'am, ATP and NADPH.
Samriddhi, I'm not asking the products, I'm asking the raw material.
Ma'am, water and sunlight.
Water and sunlight. चलो ठीक है. Who's this?
And ma'am, CO2 as well.
CO2 during light reaction कहाँ use किया हमने? कब use किया? CO2 कहाँ use होता है light reaction में? Somebody says just like अभी in a minute in this 10 seconds ago that ma'am with this water is used in light reaction. Is it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? So water is used up during the light reaction, and what all is needed during the light reaction? आपको पानी चाहिए, आपको sunlight चाहिए, और आपको chlorophyll चाहिए. आपका light reaction is done. Carbon dioxide कहीं use नहीं होती light reaction.
Third कौन सा था?
The water, the sunlight, and the chlorophyll. That is all you needed in light reaction. Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
अच्छा, if I ask you one thing, चलो अभी यहीं पर इतना बताने के बाद, what I mean, the oxygen comes out from which of the raw material during photosynthesis?
H2O.
Huh?
H2O.
H2O.
H2O, absolutely. तो H2O तो use कर रहे हैं light reaction में, और उसी में हमारी oxygen बन रही है. So that means कि water is needed to liberate oxygen in the atmosphere. Is it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
तो फिर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड तो हमने यूज ही नहीं किया. फिर तुम क्यों बोल रहे हो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बच्चे हम स्ट्रोमा यानी डार्क रिएक्शन में यूज करते हैं. Once this assimilatory part has been formed, then it followed the dark reaction. Dark reaction is called so because it is independent of light. It is dependent on the products formed during the light reaction. So वही ATP energy को use करके it will help in the reduction of carbon dioxide and leads to the synthesis of glucose during dark reaction. Getting my point? समझ आई line last वाली नहीं?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? जब डार्क रिएक्शन होता है ना, तो हम क्या करते हैं? ग्लूकोज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को फ्रॉम द एटमॉस्फेयर कैप्चर करते हैं, and then reduction of carbon dioxide होता है. Not details the process अभी, इतने simple सी एक लाइन में कहानी समझ लो कि carbon dioxide is captured by the plant, reduction of carbon dioxide takes place, reduced होती है carbon dioxide to form the glucose. ठीक है? Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Chalo, that was all about this question. Next is another very important and very interesting question. In which organ, I'm writing here, this is question number 131, right? And the previous was 130. In which organ bile juice formation?
Liver.
Liver.
I asked you to do my complete question. You people are not doing that. Hello? Bile juice formation. नहीं, I'll change my question. Okay. चलो हटाते हैं. तुम लोगों ने liver answer दिया है ना? Let's see. Answer सही है कि नहीं? In which organ bile juice storage takes place?
Gallbladder.
Okay, but that's pretty good. I love that. देखो वैसे question was on the formation, not the storage, है ना? Question जो था वो कुछ इस तरह से था, मैंने change कर दिया थोड़ा. Question was in which organ bile juice formation takes place, है ना? तो formation के लिए आपके options दिए हुए थे liver, gallbladder, pancreas and stomach. तो you were right. You said formation is at liver, है ना? Bile juice का formation liver में होता है. लेकिन if I change it to storage, then the option 2 will be correct. That is gallbladder. Okay?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you all are right.
Yes.
Absolutely right. Very good. Keep it up. Very simple question. Animal digestion. देखो कितने questions आ चुके हैं आपके animal digestion से and cell topic से. Cell topic से आपके एक दो question आ चुके हैं. Diversity वाले topic से जो मैंने आपको बोला था in the beginning, deleted topic था, दो question मिल चुके हैं हमें उससे diversity वाले में से. ठीक है? Our nutrition basis, this is the second one. One is from plant nutrition and the other is from animal nutrition. This is from plant nutrition and before it was animal nutrition. ठीक है? तो देख लो human physiology is much important, diversity is important. This is what I specified in the beginning that these are very important topics. Diversity from class 11, human physiology. क्योंकि next question भी आपका human physiology से ही है बेटा. तो human physiology, what you are reading in class 10, this is also very important. चलो ये क्वेश्चन मैंने अभी आप लोगों को प्रीवियस क्लास में बताया है एंड वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन, यू विल श्योर आंसर दिस. वेयर ग्लाइकोलाइसिस अकर इन सेल?
Cytoplasm.
Cytoplasm.
बिल्कुल सही बात, हमने ये लास्ट क्लास में ही डिस्कस किया है. ग्लाइकोलाइसिस अकर इन सेल, है ना? तो ऑप्शन वाज, आई एम नॉट राइटिंग द ऑल क्वेश्चन, वेयर ग्लाइकोलाइसिस अकर इन सेल. The option was like that in mitochondria, in chloroplast, in cytoplasm and in nucleus. You said it is cytoplasm. Absolutely, it is the cytoplasm where the glycolysis takes place. Okay, if I ask you, all we have discussed in our previous classes, what is the common pathway of both aerobic and anaerobic respiration? क्या आंसर होगा?
Glycolysis.
Absolutely, है ना? ग्लाइकोलाइसिस तो होगा ही होगा, चाहे हम एरोबिक की बात करें चाहे एनारोबिक की बात करें. Okay, during glycolysis, which converts into which molecule?
Glucose converts to 2-pyruvic acid.
Pyruvic acid.
सारा लर्न करके रखा हुआ है सभी ने. That's very very good. तो glucose convert into pyruvic acid. How many molecules glucose converted into how many molecules?
Two molecules.
Two molecules of glucose.
Yes, one molecule. Somebody said 3 also, but that is wrong. One molecule of glucose converts into 2 molecules of pyruvic acid. Now, the fate of pyruvic acid is dependent on the presence and absence of oxygen. है ना? अगर उसको ऑक्सीजन मिलेगा, it will go to the aerobic respiration. Absolutely. अगर उसको ऑक्सीजन नहीं मिलेगा फिर क्या होगा? Absolutely. समझ आई कहानी सबको कि पायरुविक एसिड बनेगा ही बनेगा, लेकिन उसका फेट क्या है? It will depend on the presence and absence of oxygen. Right, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Our next question says, in which animal, I'm writing this, let me move on to the next screen. Next slide. Okay, everybody is doing good. Vasundhara students as well as, just a second, let's see what I want to. Yes. Yes, question is like this. In which animal? Interesting question. Let's see who is going to answer this. In which animal open blood vascular system is found? Open blood vascular system is found. This is what the question is asking. Okay. Options क्या है हमारे पास? Let's check.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
open blood.
arthropods.
Vascular system. Open blood.
Ma'am,
नहीं ऐसे आप नहीं बताओगे है ना? Orthopods. You will mark
Ma'am, B.
depending on the options given. Right बच्चे?
Okay, ma'am.
And then,
Ma'am, B.
हाँ? B. B में क्या दिया हुआ है ऑप्शन बताओ?
Ma'am, नहीं ma'am, like bees. Ma'am, जो animal.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा.
Ma'am, honey वाली.
Okay. खाली B हो गया. I thought you said B option. नहीं ऐसे नहीं बच्चे, आप ये कोई ऐसा सब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन थोड़ा है कि आप कुछ भी आंसर लिख दोगे. जो आपके ऑप्शंस में गिने हैं ना, उसमें से आपको बताना है कि ओपन ब्लड वेस्कुलर सिस्टम किसमें प्रेजेंट है. राइट बेटा?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, आंसर गलत नहीं है. ऑर्थोपॉड में प्रेजेंट होता है, इसलिए ऑर्थोपॉड बोला. ठीक है, लेकिन हमें ऐसे आंसर नहीं करना. हमें तो ऑप्शंस में से बताना है कि कौन सा ऑप्शन है हमारे पास जिसमें ओपन वेस्कुलर सिस्टम प्रेजेंट है. आप बताओ तो जानू. Then I'll see. Yes. चलो, अब I'm not going to tell. You tell, all of you. In earthworms, in periplaneta, in men or in fish? Yes. Who is going to answer me?
ma'am, what is written in the B option?
B option, periplaneta.
Ma'am, before that, ma'am, the other B option.
Ma'am, actually you have right two B options.
In earthworm. Let me repeat. A is earthworm, B is periplaneta, C is men, D is fish. Yes. एक सेकंड बच्चा, एक सेकंड. ये ना मैंने वो थोड़ा सा नंबरिंग हो गलत हो गई. This
Yes,
C.
ma'am, आपने दो बार B लिख
Yes,
दिया.
ma'am.
Yes, that was the confusion. हाँ, आप बताओ, what would be the correct answer? हाँ?
Ma'am, periplanta.
Periplaneta is the scientific name of which animal? नहीं, चलो periplaneta again, give me the logic behind it. चलो, logic बताओ. Actually, you are right. You are not wrong. But I want you to reach the logic. Yes?
Ma'am, cockroach.
Yes, who's this?
I'm Arjit Singh.
Huh?
I'm Arjit Singh.
Arjit. Is
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
Okay, Arjit, you're from Orai?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, बेटा बिल्कुल ठीक बोल रहे हो आप. It is periplaneta. It is a scientific name of the cockroach. बिल्कुल ठीक बात. But how you reach to that one? Give me the logic.
Ma'am, because if we cut the face of the cockroach, ma'am cockroach कुछ दिन और जिंदा रह सकता है मैम अगर उसका फेस काट देते हैं तो मैम फ्रंट से.
That is not the logic. तो मुझे ये बताओ, what is open blood vascular system? Do you know that? What is open blood vascular system?
Yes, ma'am.
Let this boy answer. Who have given me the answer? Let this boy answer. क्या नाम बताया? Arjit, right?
Yes, ma'am. ब्लड कंटेन रहता है मैम, बेसल्स नहीं होते.
हाँ, बिल्कुल ठीक बात. That means blood is spread out throughout the body cavity. There is no blood vessels present. Generally, there are two types of blood system. Blood vascular system. Open blood, as the name suggests, blood is openly flowed in the body cavity. There is no vascular system. right? And the closed blood vascular system means there are proper blood vessels present and blood is confined to blood vessels. Blood is not spread out throughout. So that is closed blood vascular system. है ना? तो इस क्वेश्चन के लिए तो अर्जित तूने मुझे ये क्यों बोला कि वो कॉकरोच का सर काट दो तो वो बहुत टाइम तक जिंदा रह सकता है, 1 हफ्ते तक. हाँ ये बात ठीक है, बट दिस इज नॉट लिंक्ड विद द क्वेश्चन एट ऑल. वो रीजन उसको आप कहाँ बोलोगे when it is about the nervous system. Cockroach में nervous system is not confined to the brain only. It is spread throughout the body of the organism. That is why cockroach can live even when the head is cut off. It can live for a week also because the nervous system is being spread throughout the body. In case of cockroach, that is why it can survive. ठीक है, लेकिन अगर आप ये बोले कि वो पॉइंट इस क्वेश्चन से लिंक कर रहा है, नॉट एट ऑल बेटा. ओके
ओके मैम.
ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर हम क्या बात कर रहे हैं कि कौन से एनिमल में ब्लड वेसल्स प्रेजेंट नहीं है और ब्लड इज स्प्रेड आउट थ्रू आउट द बॉडी कैविटी. ठीक है, तो अर्थवर्म इज annelids have closed circulatory system. They have proper blood vessels. मेल अपनी बात कर लेते हैं, हमारे अंदर ब्लड वेसल्स प्रेजेंट है कि नहीं है? आर्टरीज है, वेन्स है, कैपिलरीज है, एवरीथिंग इज प्रेजेंट. Males belong to mammals. Mammals have proper closed blood vascular system. Fish की बात कर लेते हैं. Fish belongs to Pisces, है ना? There is a division that is called as Pisces. So fish has also closed circulatory system. Remaining is cockroach. Cockroach में कोई भी blood vessels present नहीं होते. Blood is spread throughout the body, and that is why our answer matches with the Prediplaneta. That is the scientific name of the cockroach. So the answer is B. It has open blood vascular system. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Mayank, are you asking something? I guess.
यस मैम.
क्या पूछ रहा है बेटा, बता. You are asking?
कुछ भी नहीं पूछा मैम.
Okay. So the answer of this question is B. Periplaneta, that is cockroach, have open blood vascular system. ठीक है, should I move on to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes ma'am.
Okay, next question says which endocrine gland. देखो ये जो ऊपर वाला क्वेश्चन है ना, ये आपका ये भी ह्यूमन फिजियोलॉजी से है. That is from transportation. जब हम सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम बताते हैं ना 10th क्लास में, तो ओपनिंग यहीं से करते हैं. That circulatory system comprises of 2 types of system: open blood vascular and closed blood vascular system. So this is also from human physiology. ठीक है, तो human physiology is important. Please do learn that for your NTSE exam. Next is which endocrine gland is called master gland?
Pituitary gland.
Yes, absolutely. It is a pituitary gland. The options was like this: thyroid, adrenal, thymus, and pituitary. Okay, pituitary gland is a master gland. If I change it like this, which endocrine gland is the master of master gland? बता सकते हो? Yes, master gland is pituitary. Undoubtedly, your answer is correct. है ना? But if I change it to like this, which endocrine gland is called the master of master gland? मतलब पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड को भी वो गवर्न करता है. पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड सबको गवर्न करता है, सारी ग्लैंड्स को, बट पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड itself is governed by that one. So what is that one? Can you specify? Yes, who's this?
Hypothalamus.
Hypothalamus. कौन था ये? क्या नाम है बच्चे?
Ma'am, Harshit.
हर्षित, बिल्कुल सही बात. हर्षित बायोलॉजी पढ़ रहा है. Harshit, how you come? From where do you get information that hypothalamus is the master of master gland? Yes, बेटा.
मैं स्कूल में करा रही थी मैम, थोड़ा सा.
Okay, आपके ये लेकिन ये टॉपिक तो आपका क्लास में 8th में था आपके ये टॉपिक पहले.
मैम ये ना कंट्रोल एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन को.
अच्छा, कंट्रोल कोऑर्डिनेशन आपका स्टार्ट हो गया है बेटा?
मैम थोड़ा सा करा रही थी मैम, साइड बाय साइड में, क्योंकि इंटरनल्स में आएंगे तो मैम थोड़ा सा एमसीक्यू को लेके करा रही थी.
That's very good बेटा. You know, extra information and the topics are already blessed for the students who are looking for competitions. Very good, bacha. Keep it up. So there is a gland that is called as hypothalamus. लिख लो ये बात अपनी नोट्स में आप लोग. hypothalamus. आपका क्लास 10 में ही बेटा एक टॉपिक है दैट इज कंट्रोल एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन, है ना? तो बेसिकली वो टॉपिक में आपको दो सिस्टम्स के बारे में बताएंगे, न्यूरल सिस्टम एंड केमिकल कोऑर्डिनेशन. तो न्यूरल सिस्टम comprises of nervous system, chemical coordination comprises of endocrine glands, and this hypothalamus is actually neuroendocrine structure. This hypothalamus is what? Neuroendocrine structure. And basically this is present in your brain. This is present in brain. So it is a part of neural system. It is a part of endocrine gland. Keep it in mind. So this hypothalamus governs the pituitary gland. ठीक है, तो हमें ध्यान रखना है ये बात. मतलब कैसे गवर्न करता है इसको? हाइपोथैलेमस क्या करता है? कुछ रिलीजिंग हार्मोन को सिक्रीट करेगा, कुछ इनहिबिटिंग हार्मोन को सिक्रीट करेगा. तो रिलीजिंग हार्मोन का मतलब when it is secreting the releasing hormone, so it will ask pituitary to release its hormone. वो रिलीजिंग हार्मोन पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड पे एक्ट करेंगे, तब पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड हार्मोन्स को रिलीज करेगा as per the requirement of the body. Otherwise, hypothalamus also secrete inhibitory hormones. That inhibitory hormones that stimulates the pituitary gland not to secrete further hormone, again as per the requirement of the body. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. तो इस तरह से hypothalamus pituitary gland को govern करता है. We call it as master of master gland. But our question is asking that which endocrine is called master gland, and the answer is pituitary gland. बिल्कुल सही, आप लोगों ने बिल्कुल ठीक बताया था. Yes. Next question is which plant hormone? Simple सा question है. ये भी आपने पढ़ा होगा क्लास, तुम लोग का अगर ये टॉपिक हुआ है कंट्रोल एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन, उसी that is also, this is question is a part of that topic only. Which plant hormone causes apical dominance? Which plant hormone causes apical dominance? And the options are
Auxin.
auxin. Absolutely. Who said this? Who's this? The two boys?
Arjit.
Yes?
Ma'am, Arjit.
Okay. Arjit, बिल्कुल ठीक बताया बच्चे आपने. There are different phytohormones that which are the plant's growth regulators. है ना? So one is auxin, which is given in the question, and the other is gibberellin. Then the other one, I'm writing here, cytokinin, and the other one, this is ethylene. ETHYLEN, है ना? तो एपिकल डोमिनेंस की अगर हम बात करें तो it is the auxin which is the answer, because oxygen is present at the tips of the roots and the stems, है ना? So that is why it show apical dominance. Apex पे present होता है roots के और stems के, hence the name given apical dominance. That is why our answer is auxin. Okay, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, should I move on to the next slide? जितना मैंने स्क्रीन पे लिखा है, everybody has written?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
मैम इसका आंसर हम क्या है मैम?
बेटा इस क्वेश्चन का which plant hormone causes apical dominance? Auxin. Okay?
मैम ये वाला मैम?
बेटा किस क्वेश्चन की बात कर रहे हो आप मयंक?
मैम नीचे जो लिखा है which plant hormone, ये वाला मैम इसका.
बेटा auxin. A is the option. A is the correct answer. Okay?
मैम
Yes.
मैम उसका आंसर क्या था मैम? which endocrine gland is called the master of master gland?
Hypothalamus. इतना
Okay,
डिस्कशन करने के बाद ये पूछ रही है who's this?
नहीं मैम, एक्चुअली मैम आवाज नहीं आ रही थी आपकी मैम.
Okay.
कैसे ब्रेक
Okay. Net issue. Right?
यस मैम.
Master gland is pituitary gland. Master of master gland is hypothalamus. Right, beta?
मैं कहाँ पर
Yes,
प्रेजेंट
ma'am.
रहता है हाइपोथैलेमस?
This is present in brain. देखो लिखा है मैंने स्क्रीन पे, तुमने नोट नहीं किया मयंक?
ओके मैम, मैम
Please
कर
note
रहे
it down in your notebook. अभी ये भी नोट करो. Then I will move on to the next screen, next slide. Okay मयंक, नोट करो उसको.
यस मैम.
Yes, done everybody?
मैम हो गया मैम.
Okay. Okay. What is our next question? Yes. Scientist who proposed the theory of natural selection.
Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin. Who said this?
Samriddhi.
Samriddhi, absolutely correct. बेटा evolution आपको हो गया क्लास में? Heredity and evolution?
मैम ने पिछले साल हिस्ट्री में भी था ये चीज, तो पढ़ा था उसमें.
Okay, that's very nice. But actually this question comes from class 10, heredity and evolution. वहाँ पे आप इसके बारे में पढ़ोगे and natural selection की theory के बारे में भी पढ़ोगे, that what it comprises of. What does the point which is being indicating by Charles Darwin in the theory of natural selection. ठीक है, उसके बारे में भी आप इस theory के बारे में डिटेल में पढ़ोगे. आपके एनसीईआरटी में भी बहुत डिटेल में गिवन नहीं है, but हाँ, few points are given in your book as well. And this theory is proposed by Charles Darwin. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पे ऑप्शंस और क्या थे? Lamarck, Waldeyer and Muller. But the answer is Charles Darwin, who proposed the theory of natural selection. Right, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is, which gas is used? Which gas is used in aerobic respiration? Very simple.
O2. NO2.
Yes. अभी हमने डिस्कस किया था, ऑक्सीजन इज यूज्ड फॉर एंड कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज लिबरेट. अगर दिस गैस इज लिबरेट क्वेश्चन होता तो आवर आंसर विल बी कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. ठीक बात है. ऑप्शंस वाज लाइक दिस: ऑक्सीजन, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, नाइट्रोजन एंड मीथेन. So we will go with the option number 1, that is oxygen. है ना? Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next one, that is cholera. नाम सुना है इसका? क्या है ये cholera?
It's a disease.
Cholera disease. Just a second. Cholera disease. Oh, SEASE. Caused by which pathogen?
Bacteria.
बैक्टीरिया.
नहीं, बिल्कुल ठीक, सब बिल्कुल ठीक बता रहे हैं. इट इज अ बैक्टीरियल डिजीज. तो कॉज्ड बाय बैक्टीरिया ओनली. लेकिन मैं थोड़ा सा पॉइंट्स आपको यहाँ पे स्पेसिफाई करना चाहती हूँ फॉर योर एनटीएससी एग्जाम. इट कैन बी आस्क्ड इन अदर वे आल्सो. सपोज लाइक यहाँ पे जो ऑप्शंस गिवन है, दिस इज वायरस, ठीक है, बैक्टीरिया, है ना, फंगस and protozoa or protozoa. So basically these are all what? Pathogens. What are pathogens वैसे? What are pathogens?
The disease causing
The disease causing microorganisms. And all of this which is written on the screen, these are all called as pathogens. That means these are all disease causing microorganisms. So the disease could be viral disease caused by a virus. It could be fungus disease, fungal disease if it is caused by fungus. It could be protozoan disease if it is caused by protozoa. So cholera is a bacterial disease which is caused by bacteria. ठीक है, यहाँ पे you can write the name also, main causative. Bacteria are of different types. What types के होते हैं? Can you specify which bacteria causes cholera?
Vibrio cholerae.
Absolutely, it is Vibrio cholerae. Write down, लिख लो इस बात को, Vibrio cholerae. ठीक है, Vibrio cholerae is the causative agent, the bacteria which is causative agent of the disease cholera. Next पे आ जाते हैं. Again a very simple one. Which group of organisms are heterotrophic? Heterotrophic आप सभी जानते हैं. Dependent on food. Dependent on others for their food rather. So number 1 is algae. बताओ क्या आंसर होगा इसका मुझे. Number 2 is fungi. Number 3 is bryophyta. Let me finish my options first, then answer it. Number 4 is keratophyta. देखो कभी भी
मैम fungi.
हाँ बिल्कुल सही है. लेकिन देखो अभी मैं आपको एक चीज यहाँ पे बताना चाहती हूँ फॉर योर एग्जाम टू हैव गुड स्कोर. आपने ए ऑप्शन पढ़ा, आपने कहा गलत है. आपने बी ऑप्शन रीड किया, आपने को आंसर मिल गया क्योंकि आपको पता है कि फंजाई आर सैप्रोफाइटिक हेटरोट्रॉफिक इन नेचर. तो आपने उसको मार्क कर दिया विदाउट सीइंग द ऑप्शन सी एंड डी. दिस इज वेरी वेरी बैड स्ट्रेटजी. Though you got your answer at B level only, but you have to read C and D as well. Sometimes, चलो इस क्वेश्चन में तो B ही आंसर था, but not I would say sometimes. Many a times I have seen the questions जिसमें आपको लगता है कि आंसर B है, लेकिन ऑप्शन कोई और भी आंसर कोई और भी ऑप्शन हो सकता है. This is what students do actually in competitive exams and lose their marks. This is called silly mistake. जिसमें आप अच्छा स्कोर बना. Yes, बेटा.
मैम लाइक ऐसा होता है कि जैसे मैम ऑप्शन ए गलत होता है मैम, लेकिन ऑप्शन बी सही होता है तो हम बी लगा लेते हैं. लेकिन मैम अगर ऑप्शन सी भी सही होता है तो मैम ऑप्शन डी होता है बोथ बी एंड सी, तो मैम उसमें गलत हो जाता है.
उसमें गलत हो जाता है ना. कब चल ये तो एक बिल्कुल ठीक बताया बेटा आपने. Who's this बेटा? What's your name?
मैम सिद्धांत.
सिद्धांत बिल्कुल सही आपने बोला. सबने सुना उसको, सिद्धांत ने जो बोला बिल्कुल सही इसने बात बोली. सेकेंड थिंग, आपने जितना पढ़ा होता है उसके हिसाब से आपको लगता है बी ऑप्शन है ना. बट आप जब सी एंड डी में जाओगे ना तो यू फाइंड दैट यस बी कुड बी द आंसर बट डी इज मोर अप्रोप्रिएट. यू आर गेटिंग माय पॉइंट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से एवरीवन?
यस मैम.
है ना. आपने बी ऑप्शन पढ़ा, मार्क कर दिया. यस दैट कुड बी द आंसर, बट व्हेन यू विल रीड द ऑप्शंस यू विल फाइंड अरे डी कुड बी मोर अप्रोप्रिएट. इट कैन इवन गो बेटर विद द क्वेश्चन. So your B will not accept at that time. The D will be the answer and you lose your marks. बात समझ में आ रही है? तो बस मैं आपसे सिर्फ इतनी बात बोल रही हूँ. इट इज वेरी वेरी बैड स्ट्रेटजी. अगर आप सारे ऑप्शंस को बगैर पढ़े तो ए बी पढ़ के ही आंसर लगा देते हो तो बहुत मतलब आई मीन यू आर डूइंग हार्म टू योरसेल्फ. जिस क्वेश्चन का आंसर आपको मालूम था आपने उस क्वेश्चन का आंसर गलत कर दिया. मेरे हिसाब से आप ये समझ लो. तो प्लीज डू द रीड द क्वेश्चन वेल, रीड 4 ऑप्शंस and then mark the right one. Okay? Yes. Last question of this paper, that is again a very simple one which has already been there. मैं यहीं पे लिख दे रही हूँ. छोटा सा क्वेश्चन है. अच्छा ऐसे बताओ मुझे, you'll get it. Which is called the currency of energy? Which is called
ATP. Adenosine triphosphate.
ATP. है ना. ATP का full form क्या होता है?
Adenosine
Triphosphate.
Okay. So यहाँ पे the options were given DNA, RNA, ATP, NAD. है ना. तो वही देखो क्वेश्चन रिपीट किया हुआ है. इसका रिपीटेशन तो हुआ है जहाँ पे हमने पढ़ा था which is called the power house of the cell. The very first question, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया. और यहाँ पे वो क्या पूछ रहे हैं कि किस टाइप का एनर्जी बनता है माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया में. करेंसी ऑफ एनर्जी. So that is ATP. So actually repetition of question is there from the topic cell. So मैं आपको बिल्कुल बिगिनिंग में बताया डाइवर्सिटी, सेल, these two topics are very important for NTSE point of view. और अगर हम इसकी बात करें क्लास 10 की ह्यूमन फिजियोलॉजी एंड जेनेटिक्स, These two, though genetics का कोई question नहीं है, but you find the papers of the other year examination, you'll find there are questions which is actually belongs to the topic genetics. हाँ, एक topic आप एक question है उस topic से, that is evolution. आपकी class 10th में hereditary and evolution club together. So that means one question is still there from that topic. Evolution के बारे में आपसे पूछा था, है ना? पूछा था?
Yes, ma'am.
So please, we have to learn the topics accordingly so that we can prepare for the NTSE exam. समझ आ रही बात सबको? और हमेशा ध्यान रखो, क्वेश्चन पहले ढंग से पढ़ो, read it well, समझो उसको, फिर चारों ऑप्शंस को पढ़ो, चारों ऑप्शंस को इंडिविजुअली समझो, देन उसको क्लब करो क्वेश्चन के साथ और देखो कि क्या हमारा सही आंसर हो सकता है. अभी तो जो क्वेश्चन है ना, ये बहुत ही सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. सिंपल इन द सेंस आपको सिर्फ 4 ऑप्शन दिए और आपसे पूछ किया है कि सही ऑप्शन क्या है. समटाइम्स टू मेक इट मोर कंफ्यूजन, व्हाट दे डू, सपोज one line is given और आपसे in regarding to that line they'll ask you which of the following statement is correct, which of the following statement is or are correct, है ना? तो क्या कर देंगे, ABCD ऑप्शन दे दिया आपको, उसके बाद ABCD वो दे दिया आपको ऑप्शंस that A says this, B says this, C says this and D says this. फिर बाद में ऑप्शंस क्या बना दिए, A and B, B and C, C only या A and D. You're getting my point? This is rather more confusion. और ये क्वेश्चन आप तभी सॉल्व कर पाओगे when you have read the question well. Is it or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This is for example the question which is written on the screen. Cholera disease caused by which pathogen? तो आपको सिंपल सारा क्रप कर दिया बैक्टीरिया, और अगर इसी क्वेश्चन को कोई डिफरेंट डिजीज डाल दें हम और उसमें साइंटिफिक नेम डाल दें बैक्टीरिया के, so you won't be able to answer until unless you have read it properly. तब कर पाओगे इसको? अगर साइंटिफिक नेम डाल दिए थोड़े से बैक्टीरिया के और स्पेसिफाई कर दिया बैक्टीरिया नाम, तब वो तभी कर पाओगे when you are well prepared before the exam. Is it or not?
Yes,
मैम
ma'am.
डाउट है
Yes, बेटा.
मैम. मैम ब्रायोफाइट और मैम फोर्डियोफाइट, मैम ये मैम क्या होता मैम?
क्या बोल रहा है बच्चे, फिर से बोल.
मैम लास्ट क्वेश्चन में लिखा मैम ऑप्शन मैम सी और डी ऑप्शन में.
कौन सा क्वेश्चन की बात कर रहे हैं?
मैम जो आपने लिखा विच ग्रुप ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म आर हेटेरोट्रॉपिक, मैम सी और डी ऑप्शन में जो लिखा.
एक सेकंड रुक, लेट मी चेक. Which group of organisms are heterotropic? अच्छा, वो एल्गी वाला क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है मेरे ख्याल से, है ना?
हाँ मैम, उसके सी और डी जो ऑप्शन है वो हम क्या होते?
क्या फिर से बोल, मेरा क्वेश्चन वो बंद हो गया है साइट. तू बता कौन सा सी और डी बता.
मैम ब्रायोफाइट और मैम फोर्डियोफाइट.
फोर्डियोफाइट नहीं होगा, टेरिडोफाइट होगा. देखो स्पेल करो उसे. टेरिडोफाइट है?
Yes, ma'am. वही है.
यस मैम.
है ना? पी बेटा, पी साइलेंट हो गई है ना?
Yes.
अब आप लोगों ने टॉपिक नहीं पढ़ा है ना, ये डाइवर्सिटी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स, ये मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ. देखो ये क्या होता है कि प्लांट किंगडम को दो कैटेगरी में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं, दैट इज क्राइप्टोगैम्स एंड फैनारोगैम्स, है ना? और क्राइप्टोगैम्स में फिर 3 डिविजन्स हैं, थैलोफाइटा, ब्रायोफाइटा एंड टेरिडोफाइटा. सो दीस आर द प्लांट्स, राइट मयंक? थैलोफाइटा, ब्रायोफाइटा, टेरिडोफाइटा, these are the plants. Other category is phanerogames, जिसमें कौन से प्लांट्स आते हैं, जिम्नोस्पर्म्स एंड एंजियोस्पर्म्स.
यस मैम.
ठीक है? तो ब्रायोफाइटा एंड टेरिडोफाइटा आर द क्रिप्टोग्राम्स व्हिच इज बिलोंग टू द प्लांट किंगडम प्लांटी. ओके?
यस मैम.
तो बाकी क्या है, इसमें एल्गी दिया हुआ है, ये तो आप पहचान लोगे. एल्गी, एल्गी आर द मेजर प्रोड्यूसर ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इन द ऑन दिस अर्थ. डू यू नो दैट? 80% of the oxygen released by the plant is through algae.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know that? लिख लो, ये लाइन इंपॉर्टेंट लाइन है. 80% of the oxygen synthesized by the process of photosynthesis is by algae only. Different types of algae. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So I guess that's all for the day. तुम लोगों को समझ आया होगा अच्छे से?
Yes,
ma'am. जितना भी हमने डिस्कस किया, I am trying to give maximum theoretical part through the questions given in the NTSE exam. इसी तरीके से in the next class I'll take another paper which has been already there in the NTSE exam and we'll discuss with you all, so that we also came to know that which topic is important for NTSE, number 1. Number 2, from the questions only. I'll detail the question so that you have the maximum, content of the topic as well. Right, everyone?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Shari, that's all for the that's all for the class. You can all leave now.
Thank you.
Can you repeat?
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, Vita.